This is Jesse with Rossle Homes, and welcome to our showroom. So we offer two main lines to our customers, the American line and the European line. The American line is going to be distinguished by its shaker or raised panel style cabinets. These are really amazing cabinets that are hardwood construction and plywood construction. So what does this mean? Most cabinets that you see out there in the market are MDF. And MDF, as we know, is one of the worst materials to build cabinets out of. They take in a lot of water, they get destroyed very easily, and they're just not overall great for a lot of wear and tear. When it comes to these cabinets, you're gonna have actual plywood shelves, no MDF. The faces and doors are actually made of real hardwood. So you're really getting that integrity that wood brings to your kitchen cabinets. Now here's one of my favorite features. When it comes to the drawers, most drawers that you see in the market have butt joints, where you have one panel getting glued to the other panel at that joint. What we do with our drawers is we make sure they're manufactured with a dovetail joint. A dovetail joint interconnects different pieces of wood, helping it stay more rigid and more structurally secure. Another really awesome benefit of these drawers is that you can slam them as hard as you want, and they're gonna come with soft closing and self-closing hardware. So if you ever want to take it out in your drawers in your kitchen after a long day, you won't be able to. Another awesome benefit of our drawers is that they are full extension, which means if you have anything in the back of your drawers, you now have access to them without having to reach in underneath there. Our American line comes in a variety of colors, mostly sticking to neutral tones and wooden grains. This is a great example of our natural oak shaker kitchen. Looks very classy and timeless, and it doesn't have that yucky orange wood finish that you see in a lot of these older homes. This is a conversion varnish finish that is gonna stick around for a very long time. And every time that we build pantry cabinets, we always wanna make sure that you have easy access to the things in the way back. So we always include rollout shelves with every pantry that we build. So if you ever have those canned goods that you push all the way to the back, and the next time you reach for them, turns out they're expired because you haven't seen them for so long, this is not gonna be an issue here. Everything's gonna be right here at your fingertips. You don't need it, push it on back until next time. Now you'll notice our European line looks a little bit different than our American shakers, mainly because they are flat panels with no ridges. They're also constructed a little bit differently. Now, if you're trying to experiment with a pop of color or some stylistic options that you can't find on the shakers, this is where you'd want to come to. We can do these in blues and greens and reds and a variety of colors, but in order to achieve that selection, these cabinets are going to be MDF. But you are not going to experience any of that yucky MDF swelling or bubbling or destruction because these cabinets are actually wrapped in thermofoil. Now, thermofoil is a German technology that essentially renders these cabinets waterproof. So no matter how much water these cabinets are going to come across, they are not going to absorb any of it. So if you're looking for more stylistic options, something a little bit more modern than the American shaker, then that European line is absolutely great for that. And we have a ton of colors to choose from. There's a lot of things you could do also when it comes to storage and organization. In our European line, we have these new modified panel cabinets that tilt upwards for your utility. So anything that you need at your fingertips, you can place right in here. But for longer term storage, you can actually place them up here. Where they swing outward like that, you're able to utilize all that space and still have that really clean look. Now, I always encourage our clients to get creative with it. If you're maybe not sold on a specific color, you can mix and match with uppers and lowers being different colors, as you can see here. So we went with a natural maple shaker on the bottom and the ice white shaker on top. And as you can see, it works really well together. So if you're not entirely sold on one look, you can mix and match. Now, obviously your new kitchen should look good, but the real question is, how are you using it? Having something like a spice rack integrated into your kitchen drastically improves your functionality. Having spices and such right here at your fingertips is gonna make cooking a breeze, and that soft closing and self-closing hardware is just that icing on the cake. Thank you so much for coming along the showroom tour with us. If you're interested in remodeling your kitchen or bathroom, reach out to Rossle Homes and book your appointment.